because the money works in my blood, and I kill because I'm hungry.
You guys, welcome back to my channel. And like I said on my previous video, today we're going to be talking about my 12-week cut. Before I start, I wanted you guys to tell me something. Comment down below if you'd like to see me comparing my physique from last year when I cut down for 10 weeks to my physique this year when I cut down for 12 weeks. This is a difference, and the difference really is on the picture on the left. I done clean eating, the bro science bullshit all around the internet, and shitloads of cardio. And on the other picture, which is this year's one, my current condition, I done if you fit your macros. So if you want to see me talking about that and comparing them and telling you what's best for you, give the video a big thumbs up and comment down below. So let's start this video. So let's start with supplementation. A lot of people ask me what supplements was I taking and whatnot. So first and foremost, let me get this out of the way. Fat burners, CLA, L-carnitine, all of that bullshit, you don't need it. You don't need it to get lean. So I know you'll see a lot of people on Instagram and whatnot that will try to tell you that you need that to get shredded, to get lean. But really, those, if you really look at it, those are people that are sponsored by those companies. So obviously, they do need to sell the company supplements to get their fair share of profit, if you know what I mean. You could take them if it makes you feel any better, or if you think that it works for you. But if you really just want to get lean and you don't want to spend any unnecessary money, no, you don't need fat burners, CLAs or L-carnitine. Same with diet whey protein and bullshit like that. Actually, TM Cycles, my good friend, and I've got a video training with him on Metroflex, so you guys probably are aware of who he is. He actually made a video about diet whey protein. Link will be right here so you can have a look. But yeah, you don't need none of that bullshit. Now that that's out of the way, I'll be talking about my supplementation and what supplements I use throughout the cut. So supplement number one, like it's obvious, whey protein. So once again, it's a supplement, you don't need it, especially when you're on a cut. At least me, for instance, I'd rather get my protein from whole foods, not just my protein, my whole macros from whole foods, simply because I'm a guy who loves eating. I'm not saying that throughout the cut I'm starving and whatnot, but the truth is you're still on a deficit, so the quantities of food will decrease. Even though if I feel like eating a chocolate, I'll eat a chocolate. If I feel like eating a packet of crisps, I'll eat a packet of crisps. But because my macros are set, I can't just eat what I want. Versus while I'm bulking and I just go a bit over the top, as you can see here, hashtag fluffy mode. So yeah, I'd rather get from my macros from whole foods, like I was saying. But sometimes I'm on the go, I've got to do stuff and whatnot, and whey protein is just there. Simply get a scoop or how much protein you need on your shaker and you're out the door. So it's just that easy way of getting some food in your system without having to go ham in the kitchen when you're short in time. Supplement number two, creatine. I simply take this supplement year round. Pretty much as soon as I started bodybuilding and whatnot, a couple months after I got introduced to creatine, I started taking it, and it's just a staple basically on my supplementation. So I just don't really stop it, I just take it year round. So why stop it while I'm cutting? Do you know what I mean? Supplement number three, this is actually the one supplement that I added to my supplementation while I was cutting, and it's BCAAs. Obviously when people trying to sell you BCAAs, it's mainly because of your body trying to use your muscles as energy while you're training and whatnot. Most people try to tell you to take BCAAs while you do your cardio fasted and whatnot. Simply I took it because I don't get as much amino acids as I would while I was bulking. When I'm bulking, I don't take any BCAAs. I eat way too much food and I get all the aminos that I need. And really, this is like the main reason why I take BCAAs. you're gonna be hungry, like I said, especially if you're like me and you're used to eating a lot, and you're gonna have to decrease your meals and whatnot. So, and sometimes throughout the day you're not even hungry, you just want food because you know you can't have it in a way that you already have your meals planned. So what people would normally tell you is drink water, right? Because you do need to be hydrated and whatnot. And trust me, I love water, but with aminos it makes it so much easier to drink your 3 liters of water or your 4 liters of water. It tastes just like juice. I'm actually currently using watermelon flavor from my protein. Just put on 2 to 3 scoops on my 1.5 liter bottle, and I just sip it out throughout the day, intra workout, and it's just like a juice. So basically that's how I take my BCAAs. And then my 4th and 5th supplements is just the ones I take year round as well. Multivitamins and fish oils, or multi-joint care, just so my joints and whatnot, because people tend to say when you start leaning down and getting shredded, your joints start getting squeaky and whatnot. Luckily I didn't experience that. Maybe it's because I do take all that year round and it's just helpful. But yeah, those are my 5 supplements. That's what I take pretty much throughout the year, apart from the BCAAs that I took while I was cutting. And yeah, if you've got any questions about any other supplements or that you're not sure about or anything, just comment down below and I'll be sure to come back to you. Now we're gonna cover the topic training, resistance training. When it comes to my resistance training, nothing really changed. Like you guys probably know now, I'll really preach high volume, high intensity, because I pretty much talk about that in every single video I make. But it's the truth. Whether you're cutting or you want to grow, high volume, high intensity is the way to go. Like literally, that's how I've been training since I started training pretty much. And I would say I did grow a lot compared to when I started. Here's a little comparison picture from when I started to me now. It's been 2.5 years, by the way. But yeah, I preach that because the thing is, I won't preach anything that I haven't tried. If I tried and I see that it works, and I got other people to try, like my clients, and I see that it works, then I'm gonna preach it. And that's one thing that I know it works. Whether you're cutting or you're trying to grow muscle, that's the way to go. High volume, high intensity. Another thing people chat bullshit about that I think I've gone through it already, I'm gonna do it again, is for you to get the ripped look, all you need to do is do 20 reps this, 20 reps that, and you'll get ripped. All the bullshit that you read on the internet. You don't need 20 reps. And that's me being honest. Like I've said before, I never went higher than 15 reps, and most of my workouts I don't even reach 15 reps unless I really just wanna completely fuck up my body. Pretty much. So people ask me about reps and sets. Personally, I go anywhere from 4 sets to 6 sets, maybe more depending on the exercise. I'm the kind of guy that if I feel that the exercise is working, I'm gonna keep going until I feel like it. And reps, like I said, the maximum I've been up to is 15 reps, and that's on my drop sets and whatnot. And the lowest will be 5 reps. When it comes to the way I train, I like to do my strength sets first, so I'll go anywhere from 5 reps up to 8, and then I'll slowly start getting more reps in, like 8 to 12 and whatnot. And like I said, on my last 2 sets whatnot, I'll always do drop sets. So say I do 8 reps, I'll put the weight like all the way down, and I'll just go up to like 15 reps, just really squeezing, controlling and squeezing the motion. And that's what I do when it comes to resistance training. So please, if you want to get lean and you want to keep your muscle, don't go with any of that 20 reps bullshit. Fair enough, you can do on your last set 20 reps, on your drop sets go for 20 reps, but don't neglect strength training. Don't neglect doing strength sets, because that's what's gonna keep activating your muscle and remembering your body that is still there and you don't want to lose it. Otherwise, why were you grinding throughout your bulk just to lose everything now? Do you know what I mean? That would just be stupid. Now, regarding my cardio, from week 1 to 3, no cardio at all, simply my deficit and high intensity and high volume training. From week 3 to week 8, I done low intensity steady state or LISS. 2 to 3 times a week, but I think from week 3 to 8 I actually done it 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And all I would do my workout, and at the end of the workout I would do half an hour on the treadmill, uphill walks. And that's what I done from week 3 to 8. From week 8 to week 10 I'll start doing HIIT, simply because I got bored of lists. Like, that's what I do. If I get bored, I'll just change it around. So from week 8 to week 10 I got bored, I started doing HIIT, and all I used to do was 20 to 25 minutes on the cross trainer and after my workouts, and all I done was 1 minute maximum effort, so I would push my body as much as I could, and then I would rest for a minute, still going slow, then do a minute again, maximum effort, and it went like that 2 to 3 times a week, just however I felt. If I felt like doing cardio twice a week, I'll do it twice. If I felt like doing 3 times, I'll do it 3 times. From week 10 to 12 I was lean enough, in a way. Like, I didn't need to get any more leaner, because at the end of the day I went into this cut to really just see where my physique was at the moment. As you guys may know if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, make sure you do, link is at the bottom. I'm looking into competing next year, so I really wanted to see what is lacking, what I need to work on towards next year competition. So I didn't need to get shredded to the bone. So from week 10 to 12 all I done was 2 to 3 times a week as well, but mostly 2. I'm not even gonna push it to 3 times because I was just bored of cardio anyway. So I would go in the gym, I would do my 10-minute warm-up on the cross trainer, just normal 10-minute warm-up. Then I would do my training, and then I would do 10-minute cool down. And just on those 10-minute warm-ups and those 10-minute cool downs I would burn roughly 200 calories, so 2 something. So doing that 2 to 3 times a week I would burn from anywhere from 4 something to 500 calories twice a week, or doing it 3 times a week, 600 to 700 calories depending on the resistance and whatnot on the cardio machine and how I was performing. So that was my cardio throughout the 12 weeks. No, I didn't do any fasted cardio, simply because there's no need for it. I know a lot of people preach it. Maybe when you're in contest prep it might have its benefits on what or what not, but like I said before, I'm the kind of person that likes to go out there, try it on myself and see if it works. So next time around I'm gonna be getting prepped for a competition when I cut, so I'll give it a go and I'll let you guys know the difference, if there's any difference between doing it fasted or just normal. But as far as you can tell, I did get lean and I didn't do fasted cardio. Therefore, if you just want to get lean and you don't like going in the gym and training while fasted and everything, you don't need none of that. Just do your cardio, be on your deficit, count your macros, and keep pushing your body in the gym while training, and you'll get lean. Okay, so last point of this video is my diet, my nutrition. So from weeks 1 to 9, my macros were 230 carbs, 52 grams of fat, and 225 grams of protein. From week 9 to 12, I decreased my carbs to 190 grams per day, 52 fats, which is still the same, and 225 protein, still the same. The question right now you're probably asking is, why did I decrease my carbs? Like I've been saying on my Instagram, I will be launching my online coaching website, so I need some pictures to go along with the whole design and whatnot. Need some good pictures, so I will have like a mini photo shoot. Nothing crazy, obviously it's my first photo shoot, so hopefully I'll do well. It's actually tomorrow. So I decreased my carbs just to lean down a bit more on these last on these last 3 weeks. But apart from that, as you can see, I carried on with the same macros from week 1 to 9, and I constantly dropped fat. And like I said before, this is where people go wrong. They try and mess up with their macros too much. Like, you don't need to decrease your carbs every bloody week to lose weight. This is a process that kind of takes time. You have to go along with it. You don't need to rush it. The more you try rush it, the more you try cut carbs or cut fats from your diet, you're just messing it up even more. You're making it harder for yourself, and you'll start messing up with your macros, so you'll probably end up losing muscle mass because your training is actually crap as well. Since you don't have enough carbs and whatever, you don't have enough carbs and all of that, you won't have enough energy. You don't have enough energy, you won't fucking go hard in the gym like you should. You won't be able to push your body to do strength sets and whatnot, and from there you're just gonna mess it all up. So really, don't mess about with your macros too much. If you've got the correct macros from the start, keep hitting your macros correctly every day. Do your cardio, do your training, and you will lose fat. There's no need for you to go all crazy. Like I said on my previous video regarding meal timings that someone asked me and whatnot, I don't believe in meal timings. Like I said, when I'm hungry I eat. So that's one out of the way. Another question is, what diets did I use or whatnot? Like, there's so much bullshit on the internet that you read, it doesn't even make sense. Like, no carbs after 6 p.m. and all that crap. Why wouldn't you eat carbs after 6 p.m? It's not going to make a difference. As long as you hit your macros at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have all your carbs in the morning or all your carbs at night. But one thing that I did change starting week 10 of the cut was that I started having most of my carbs on my pre-workout and my post-workout meals, simply because I started leaning down, as you can see, and obviously because I decreased my carbs, my energy levels were lower, and really throughout the day the only moment that I needed that boost and those carbs and the energy was during my workout. So I would have most of my carbs pre and post workout, because pre I needed the energy to go in, and then once I left the gym I would be exhausted, so I would needed some carbs to really get in the system. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Like I said, I've done if you fit your macros. Like I said at the beginning, if you wanna see me comparing if you fit your macros to clean eating, big thumbs up and comment down below. And last but not least, refeed day. I had my refeed every single Sunday. So on refeed, really, going by the rules, you're meant to like double up your carbs, keep your fats the same, reduce a bit your protein and whatnot. But that's if you're really like trying to get shredded to the bone or competing on or whatnot. Like I said, I simply wanted to get lean. So like you saw on my latest video, I think it was my latest video, no, not my latest video, the one before that, the road to the golden physique on my refeed day, I don't count one single macro on Sunday. So whatever I feel like eating, I'll eat. And it's that one day as well that I have my meals with the family and whatnot, so I can't really count macros, and it doesn't really bother me. It's that one day that I grind all week, I train hard, I do my cardio, I get my macros on point. So on Sunday I just enjoy myself and treat myself. So that was pretty much it. If you guys got any questions that I didn't cover, make sure comment down below and I'll get back to you, whether in the comments down below or a video, depending what is better. And now, before I leave, I'll leave you guys with a little physique update, so you guys don't think that all my pictures on Instagram are just filters and I actually don't look like that. So let me know what you think of my physique, and I'll see you guys next time.